Time's up. The correct answer for question 1 is reverse. The question is written backwards and reads, what gear does a car use to go backwards? Question 2. Which vehicles are literally smart, depending on how you look at it? Time's up. The correct answer for question 2 is trams. Trams is smart backwards. Question 3. Based on this list of ingredients, what dessert is this a recipe for? Time's up. The correct answer for question 3 is pavlova. 2 parts parsley, 1 part venison, 2 parts lobster, and 2 parts vanilla. Question 4. How many white blocks does this figure consist of?
Sorry about that. Hopefully we're good now.
Okay, if I call your name, please stay at your table. If I do not call your name, you can take your placard with you and retire back to the bleachers. Okay? Margaret, Allie, Ellie, Caleb, Jackson, John, Tinley, Addison, Bryn, Brinley, Jameson, Jett, Aubrey, Riker, Amory, Brantley, Brooklyn, Alex, Brooks, Giovanna, and Mila. If I called your name, please remain seated. If I did not call your name, you can retire to the bleachers. Go through the list one more time. Mila, Giovanna, Brooks, I can use my teacher voice.
Okay.
Alex,
over here, but just so you
Brooklyn, Brantley, Amory, Riker, Aubrey, Jett, Jameson, Brinley, Bryn, Addison, Tinley, John, Jackson, Caleb, Ellie, Allie, Margaret. Sixth graders, could you pass some paper out? I'm gonna pretend it's pass some paper out. Is everybody's pen still working? Okay. Okay, we'll continue the rounds until we have between 8 to 12 people left, okay? Right now we got 21 people left. Make sure your name is on the top, please. Everybody have their name on top?
Okay, you ready to begin round two? Okay, word number one, slumber. Slumber. It is a noun. It means a state of sleep or repose. Missy tiptoed to make sure she didn't interrupt with the baby's peaceful slumber. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Torrid, toward. There are two pronunciations, toward or torrid. It means in the direction of. When Hammy realized the sled was heading toward him, he began to brake frantically. Number three, shouted. Shouted. This is a verb. It means spoke in a loud voice. Mitchell shouted, "Let's go," when he scored a goal. Number four, purr. Purr. Stop. I should have said this word has a homonym. Stop. Purr. It's a verb, and it means to utter or give forth a low vibratory murmur of a cat that appears to indicate contentment or pleasure. The cat began to purr when Keith scratched behind its ear. Number five. This word also has a homonym that could be confused with another word. Slice. Slice. It means to cut with or as if with a knife. The baker uses a serrated knife to slice the bread for his sandwiches. Number 6, casket. Casket. It is a noun. It is an ornamented or rectangular box or chest for a corpse to be buried in. Rahl was buried in an unornamented pine casket. Number 7, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Viper. Viper. It's a noun and it's a common European venomous snake that attains the length of 2 feet and is rarely fatal to humans. When a viper is not using its fangs, they fold back into the roof of its mouth. Number 8, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Brute. Brute. It is an adjective that means purely physical, involving no mental exertion or effort. Getting the couch up the stairs required brute force from Brian and Sam. Number 9, this word also has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Dairy. Dairy. It's a noun and it means a room or a building or establishment where milk is kept or butter and cheese is made. The kindergartners got a treat of milk and cookies at the end of their tour of the dairy. And number 10, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Witch. Witch is an adjective. It means being what one or ones out of a group. Maya had a hard time deciding which outfit to wear for the first day of school. Okay, 6th grade.
The one. Time's up. The correct answer for question 4 is 28 blocks. Question 5. Which one of these does not have a type of weather in it? Time's up. The correct answer for question 5 is A. Rhinoceros. Strainer equals rain. Misunderstand equals sun and headmistress equals miss. Question 6. Which of these is the odd one out? 6 is C. Strawberries. All the others rhyme. Coat, boat and goat. Question 7. How many letters are in the average postbox? Time's up. The correct answer for question 7 is A. 17. The phrase, the average postbox, contains 17 letters. Question 8. Which letter of the alphabet is used most often in this question? Time's up. The correct answer for question 8 is the letter T. Question 9. A bat and a ball cost £1 and 10 pence in total. The bat costs £1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Time's up. The correct answer for question 9 is 5p. The bat equals £1 and 5 pence and the ball equals 5p.
Okay, if I call your name, you have made it to the next round. We are down to 9 spellers, so we will move to the oral round, okay? When I call your name, please come up and you can have a seat. Please bring your card, your tent card with you, okay? That's the thing in front of you. Because then we'll draw for where you guys will be seated, who will go first, okay? Brooklyn, Brinley, Amory, Giovanna, Alex, Brooks, Allie, Caleb, Brantley. If I did not call your name, please, you can please retire to the We'll start the oral bee with our 9 participants. Okay, we randomly set you up in your chairs. That's the order you will remain until we name a champion, okay? And you can put your cards on the floor, and you can hold on to them. It doesn't matter. Okay, I will call your name. I'm not going to have you step up to the microphone, because that might be nerve-wracking for you, but do you see that orange dot on the floor? We'll have you just stand there. You can look into the crowd, you can look at me, you can look down if you wish. Okay, you do not have to repeat the word before and after you say it, but it's kind of recommended that you do, but you don't have to, okay? You're responsible for asking additional information, such as repeating the word, the part of speech, or if you would like the word to be in a sentence. So I am just going to give you the word, okay? So I recommend if you guys can't understand or you have a question, make sure you ask me, okay? Because sometimes it's nerve-wracking. Don't be afraid to do that. If you spell the word correctly, you will be notified it is correct. What will happen is I will listen. They are listening over there. I will make eye contact with them. They'll give me a nod, and I'll say that is correct. If it is incorrect, you will hear a bell, and then we'll ask you to return to the bleachers, okay? Are there any questions? Okay. Okay, Brooks, you are first speller. Your word, Brooks, is random. Random. That is correct. Brooklyn. Your word is student. Student.
STUDENT.
That is correct. Alex. Would you guys like to move over here closer? You guys can sit behind me. That would be great. Alex, your word is lizard. Lizard.
LIZARD.
That is correct. Giovanna? Giovanna, your word is lunar. Lunar.
UNAR.
That is correct. Brinley? Brinley, your word is pierce. Pierce. I'm sorry, Brinley, that is incorrect. Amory, your word is pierce.
PIERCE. Pierce.
That is correct. Allie, your word is motive. Motive.
Motive. MOTIVE. Motive.
That is correct. Brantley? Brantley, your word is spoof. Spoof. The definition is to make good-natured fun, often by a means of misrepresentation. Spoof.
SPOOF.
That is correct. Caleb? Caleb, your word is robust. Robust.
ROBUST. Robust.
That is correct. All right, good job. We're back to you, Brooks. Your word is witness. Witness.
WITNESS.
That is correct. Brooklyn. Your word is scowling. Scowling. This word is a homonym, Brooklyn. It could be confused with another word, so if you want the definition. That is correct. Alex. Your word is maintain. Maintain.
Maintain. MAINTAIN.
That is correct. Giovanna, your word is process. Process.
ROCES.
That is correct. Amory, your word is salary. This has a homonym and could be confused with another word. Salary. The definition is a fixed compensation paid regularly for services. Salary.
Salary. SALARY. Salary.
That is correct. Allie, your word is uniform. Uniform.
Uniform. UNIFORM. Uniform.
Correct. Brantley, your word is London. London. A city and port on both sides of the Thames River in southeastern England that is the capital of the United Kingdom. London. That is correct. Caleb, your word is wherever. Wherever.
WHEREBER.
That is correct. On to round 3. Brooks. Your word is debut. Debut. That is correct. Okay, this word is a homonym. It could be confused with another word. Your word is trance. Trance. The definition, a state of partly suspended animation or of an inability to function, daze or stupor. Trance. That is correct. Alex, your word is rotation. Rotation.
Rotation. ROTATIO. Rotation.
That is correct. Your word is elephant. Elephant.
ELEPHANT.
That is correct. Amory, your word is wavelength. Wavelength.
Wavelength. WAVELENGTH. Wavelength.
That is correct. Allie, your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your Your word is prompted. Prompted
Can I have the definition, please?
is a verb and it serves as an inciting cause of. It means urged or suggested. Prompted.
Prompted. Prompted. Prompted.
That is correct. Brantley. Okay, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Your word is vicious. Vicious. Okay, it's an adjective and it means having dangerous or refractory habits, savage or untamed.
Vicious. V-I-C-I-O-U-S. Vicious.
That is correct. Okay, Caleb, your word has a homonym. It could be confused with another word. Trudged. Trudged.
May I have it in a sentence or the definition?
The definition, it means march on foot wearily. Omar picked up his youngest boy and trudged off down the road, the other three children trotting after him.
T-R-U-G-D-E. Trudge.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Oops. Your word is trudged.
T-R-U-D-G-E-D.
That is correct. Okay, your word is carnivore. Carnivore.
C-R-N-I-V-O-R-E.
That is correct. Alex, your word is varieties. Varieties.
Varieties. V-A-R-I-A-T-I-E-S.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Giovanna, your word is varieties. If you start again, you have to spell it the same way that you started. You can start again, but you have to say the same order of letters. That is correct. Amory, your word is salvation. Salvation.
Salvation. S-A-L-V-A-T-I-O-N. Salvation.
That is correct. Allie, your word is chimpanzee. Chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee. C-H-I-M-P-A-N-Z-E-E. Chimpanzee.
That is correct. Brantley, your word is minimum. Minimum.
M-I-N-I-M.
That is correct. Your word is tactile. Tactile. The tactile qualities of the alpaca gloves were so heavenly that Prue wore them even when it wasn't cold outside. is correct. Giovanna, your word is savagely. Savagely.
Savagely. S-A-V-A-G-E-L-Y.
That is correct. Amory, your word has a homonym that could be confused with another word. Radiance. Radiance.
Say the definition.
The definition is vivid brightness or splendor.
Radiance. R-A-I-D-A-N-C-E. Radiance.
Sorry, that is incorrect. Allie, your word is radiance. The sentence, the radiance of the lake at sunrise was almost blinding.
Radiance. R-A-D-I-A-N-C-E. Radiance.
That is correct. Okay, Brantley, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. I believe it also has two different pronunciations. I'll give you them both, okay? Your word is dissected or dissected. Dissected or dissected. Sorry, that is incorrect. Brooklyn. Dissected or dissected? That is correct. Brooklyn, can we have you speak up just a little bit next time? Thank you. Giovanna, your word is mistletoe. Mistletoe. That is correct. Let's go back out. Okay, Allie, your word is ringlets. Ringlets. The sentence, Heaven decided to style her hair in ringlets for the prom.
Ringlets. R-I-N-G-L-E-T-S.
That is correct. Brooklyn, your word is motivational. Motivational. I'm sorry, Brooklyn, that is incorrect. Giovanna, your word is motivational. I'm sorry, Giovanna, that is incorrect. Allie, your word is motivational.
Motivational. M-O-T-I-V-A-T-I-O-N-A-L. Motivational.
That is correct. You have to spell one more word correct. You have one more word. If you do not spell that that correct? We're going to bring Giovanna and Brooklyn back. Okay? Allie, your word is publicity. Publicity.
Publicity. P-U-B-L-I-C-I-T-Y. Publicity.
That is correct. Thus concludes the Holt County Spelling Bee. Thank you. Can we have our pictures of our first and our tie for second place, please?
And Amy Shea said that O'Neill Lions Club would be providing medals for the top 3 participants today. Mrs. Shane could not be here, so the medals are not here. So we'll get those to the appropriate people at a later time. All the Stewart spellers, I need a picture of you at this end before we're done. Thank you all for coming.